Welcome back to Wheel Power in Wildwood, New Jersey. Well, the best in the business have assembled here on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. Monster truck racing started some 25 years ago, and regional champs have come in here. We'll see all kinds of nameplates, Fords, Chevys, and Dodges. Monster truck racing, a new twist this year, running on sand over the standard 285-foot course. We'll see 4 rounds of side-by-side action. The winner advances on. The loser goes back to the truck. Everyone gunning to take home the very first victory here in Wildwood, New Jersey at Thunder on the Beach. And our first round matchup takes the Nightmare up against the Warrior. The Nightmare, Gary Bauer out of Vienna, Ohio. The Warrior out of Philadelphia. A strong side-by-side matchup here. The first 2 out of the blocks running in the sand. And the hole shot going to be very important here. You got a 10,000-pound monster truck. It's going to be important that you get the right bite right off the line. The hole shot, the very first thing you've got to worry about here on this sand beach is a good start. Gary Bauer takes the win in the far lane in the Nightmare. And a pretty smooth ride for him coming off the line. He led from the very start. The Warrior has some problems. Matchup will be a good one. A pair of bow ties Chevys matching up. It's David Morris, the Equalizer out of Springfield, Tennessee, up against Monster Patrol. Tom Meets behind the wheel. Tom hails from Paxton, Illinois. Now, Tom Meets has been a mud racer for 2.5 years, so his pole shot or his start off the line may come a little bit easier to him, but don't count out David Morris in the Equalizer as he moves to the line. This guy's got a lot of talent. Midwestern driver, the battle right here, Thunder on the Beach. What a beautiful day it is in Wildwood, New Jersey, as these guys get set to take the green. Equalizer in the far lane with David Morris aboard. Monster Patrol, Tom Meets in the near lane. Give the win to Tom Meets in the Monster Patrol. David Morris, the Equalizer, pulls up a little bit lame before the second set of jumps. Meets landed on 2 wheels. Hope that doesn't affect him coming up next. Round 1 action continues, and now it's Bigfoot 10. Lonnie Childress behind the wheel out of St. Louis, Missouri. 25 years ago, Bob Chandler started this whole monster truck race, and now a little bit of a new twist here at Wildwood, running on the beach. The winningest monster truck in the history of the sport, right there, Bigfoot. Lonnie Childress behind the wheel. He's going to be taking on a hometown favorite, Bob Fisher in the UFO. It's our first Ford-to-Ford matchup here on Thunder on the Beach. Let's see who's going to win this one. The New Jersey Outlaw in UFO or Lonnie Childress in the Bigfoot Ford. Bigfoot all the way. Lonnie Childress, he's got it figured out. You got to keep the tires on the ground to pick up the win. Give that win to Bigfoot number 10 as round 1 continues right here on Fun. Matchup has the snake bite. The hooded driver, Ricky Rattler's his name, hails out of Cobra Creek, Colorado. He brings the snake bite Ford to the line. He will match up against Connecticut's very own Calvin Carrington in the Wildfire Chevy. So the first Ford Chevrolet matchup comes up right here on Thunder on the Beach. It's round 1 action. Monster truck madness on the sand. Right now, it appears they're going to have a good hole shot, and you want to keep as much horsepower on the ground as possible. You spend a lot of time in the air, you're wasting time, you're wasting horsepower. Give the win to Snakebite, but give a call to Wildfire as Calvin Carrington had the hole shot on the snake over there. The Snakebite strikes first in round number 1. And Snakebite takes the Ford victory away from Chevrolet. Here's a big matchup. Dennis Anderson out of Poplar Beach, North Carolina in the Gravedigger. Talk about horsepower here. Talk about a guy that can stand it up on end and really make it sing. Dennis Anderson, Gravedigger. He'll match up against the Carolina Crusher. So we got a battle of North Carolina coming up here. Out of Wadesboro, North Carolina, the Crusher driven by Gary Wiggins. These 2 guys will let it all hang out. We'll put it all on the line. These guys have matched up hundreds of times before, but never on sand and never on the New Jersey beach. 2 guys out of North Carolina set to go side-by-side racing. give the win to the Digger, but it didn't look early like he was going to take the victory right there, as Wiggins had the good hole shot, but Dennis Anderson made up a whole lot of ground in between the cars. You keep the tires on the sand, you take all the horsepower, you put it towards victory lane. That puts the end of round one in front of us. The monster trucks are going to cool down a bit. It's time for a little hot